Okay, let's just get right into it. There's this huge tectonic shift happening right now with how an entire generation thinks about money. You know, all that traditional advice about slow, steady investing? It's kind of being thrown out the window for something that looks a whole lot more like a high-stakes bet. And it's not random. It's happening for a very, very specific reason.
So let me just ask you this straight up. A simple coin flip. Heads, you double your money instantly. Tails, you lose every single penny. Would you take that bet? It sounds crazy, right? But what if I told you that a huge and growing number of people are making the financial equivalent of this exact bet every single day? And this is the heart of it. This is the big why. This isn't just about people being reckless for fun. No, it's happening because, for so many, the old playbook feels completely broken. There's this deep, sinking feeling that playing it safe, the slow and steady way, is actually a guaranteed ticket to falling further and further behind. So what do you do when the old way feels like a trap? Well, we're seeing an entire generation pivot hard. Instead of investing for the long term, they're betting. They're chasing a totally different kind of financial win, one that feels a lot more like a lottery ticket than a retirement plan. And you can see this in the stories that grab our attention, right? The conversations we're having are not about 401ks compounding over 30 years anymore. No way. They're about that one person who turned like $12 into $100,000 overnight. Those are the stories that go viral, and man, are they powerful. So you might be wondering, how is this even happening on such a massive scale? Well, it all comes down to this new kind of financial platform that exists in this really fascinating legal gray area. Let's just call it the new gambling loophole. And these platforms have a name. They're called prediction markets. And they let you trade on the outcome of, well, pretty much anything you can think of. Seriously, we're talking about who wins an Oscar, whether a politician is going to say a specific word in a speech, or even if some company is going to bring back a certain flavor of soda. You name it, you can probably bet on it. Okay, so legally, these are not considered gambling. And you might be asking, why not? Well, this chart here shows you the key differences. In a casino, you're playing against the house, and the house always has a built-in edge. But here, you're trading contracts with other people, peer-to-peer. The price moves based on what the crowd thinks, just like a stock. So you're not betting against a casino, you're trading against some other person who's convinced they know more than you do. Now, the official reason these markets exist is actually pretty clever. It's for something called hedging. So imagine you own a car wash, right? If it rains all week, you make zero money. So you could go on one of these markets and buy a cheap contract that pays out a ton of money if it rains. That way, the payout from your bet covers your lost business. It's basically a form of financial insurance. But let's be real for a second. Most people on these sites are not hedging their car wash business. So why is this so incredibly appealing? Why do these all-or-nothing style bets feel more rational, more smart than traditional investing to so many people right now? It all comes down to psychology. I mean, the stock market, with its PE ratios and crazy acronyms, it can feel like a game that's rigged against you, one you can't possibly understand. But betting on, say, who's going to win a Grammy, that feels knowable. You feel like you have an edge. And when you feel like you have very little to lose anyway, taking a huge swing on something you think you understand can start to feel like the only logical move on the board. And this has a massive real-world impact. Research actually shows that for every single dollar a household spent on betting, their net investments, their actual savings, fell by 14%. This tells us this money isn't just entertainment cash. It's being pulled directly from the funds that are meant for the future. Okay, so with all this money pouring in, it leads to the big question. Who is actually winning? If everybody is chasing these massive payouts, where is all that money actually ending up? Well, the data, it paints a pretty brutal picture. First, you have to get this one crucial thing. Unlike the stock market, where the whole pie can get bigger over time as companies grow and create value, prediction markets are what's called a zero-sum game. The pie is a fixed size. For you to win $1, someone else has to lose that exact same dollar. Period. So, what does that look like in the real world? On Polymarket, one of the biggest platforms out there, a staggering 70% of all traders lost money. Let that sink in. The vast majority of people playing this game are not winning. So, where did all their money go? Well, this number, it's just incredible. Just 0.04% of traders, a tiny elite handful of people, captured 70% of all the profits made on the entire platform.
The winnings are concentrated in an unbelievably small group. In fact, it gets even worse. One analysis found that users on a different platform called Kalshi lost about 28 cents for every single dollar they bet. To put that into perspective, that's more than double the 11 cents people typically lose per dollar on other online gambling sites. You lose money faster here.
So who are these big winners? Well, it's exactly who you'd think. They're the people with better inside information. They're the ones with huge piles of cash who can actually move the market. And they're the super sophisticated traders running complex algorithms. The average person betting from their phone, you're at a massive, massive disadvantage from the start.
Okay, this all sounds pretty bleak, right? It sounds like a game that's almost impossible for the average person to win. But what if the real goal isn't to find a better lottery ticket? What if the real asymmetric bet, about where the potential upside is huge but the downside is tiny, is something else entirely? And this quote just hits the nail on the head. This is the fundamental, beautiful difference with real investing. You're buying a tiny piece of a real business that creates real value. The entire market can grow. The pie can get bigger. Your success doesn't require someone else's failure. It's a game where we can all win together. And the great irony in all of this is that the financial freedom everyone is chasing with these wild moonshot bets, it's almost always built in the most unsexy way imaginable. It's built by stacking small, boring, consistent wins over and over and over again. It's not exciting. It's never gonna go viral. But you know what? It actually works. So what is the real asymmetric bet? It's you. It's always been you. Think about it. Paying off a credit card that has a 20% interest rate, that is a guaranteed 20% return on your money. Wall Street traders would kill for that kind of return with zero risk. Learning a new skill that could boost your income, the downside is just your time, but the upside is potentially massive and lasts a lifetime. And an emergency fund, that's your ultimate defense, protecting you from disaster. These are the moves that have limited risk and absolutely life-changing upside. So, as we wrap this up, I really want to leave you with this question. Forget the lottery tickets for a second. The small, boring wins are the ones that actually compound into real freedom. So, what's one small, boring win you can stack up for your future this week?